took. So the first thing that we did was, everyone has heard, I'm sure, this, please sir, can I have some more, comes from Oliver Twist, where he's a little orphan and he goes with his little bowl and he says, please sir, can I have some more? Like, and he's so scared, because why is he scared? Because he was in an orphanage and he was getting the worst sort of food and he was going hungry, and his hunger and thirst for more gave him the courage to ask for more. So that is one of the points that I would like to put across. Like, where do we have the courage to ask for more? How many times that we have stuck with this, I can't ask more. And actually, we have learned that more is a negative connotation. But it is our human nature, actually, to want more, because we are survivors. We have been ingrained to survive and to thrive. So, from the survival mode, we want to go to the thrival mode. And look, all of us are doing that, right? Everybody today has joined this Devi Summit. Why? Because they want to thrive, right? And in the beginning, you were asking, you were telling how much you were thriving and how much you received just by a small little decision of, the wow package that you took. You said, you gave all those things of how you tried. And that is what it is getting more by your actions that you took. And even you said, taking action, which is right, asking for more. Correct. So that is where we go. But what happens is, like, and we are very scared to ask for more. We can ask more money. We can ask for, okay, give me a hug, I want love, give me more food. Like, now it is generally we can ask all these things for more food, more luxuries. But when it comes to money, we have a lot of, like, it's an ingrained sort of belief in us. So the first thing, when we ask for more, we are judged as greedy and criticized or labeled or judged for asking more. Like, in even if you remember, like, when we are small, I mean, I remember, like, when I was small, I wanted to learn the piano, and I kind of remember this story for so long. And I keep, it was like playing in my head. I was 5 years old, and I mean, it was a small thing that I asked my mom, can I learn piano? And then she said, oh, you won't probably be able to, continue with it with the dedication. And of course, I'm now 50 plus. So, 50 years ago, buying a grand piano was a lot of investment. So I understood from her side very much later, but I always felt deprived. So for a very long time, myself, I was unable to ask for more. But 2 years ago, I said, enough, I'm going to ask for more and I demand. So I went and I learned to play the piano at very ripe old age. But I feel so happy and so satisfied that I did that, which then gave me the courage to go forward and ask for more.
So the phrase, can I have some more, is often associated with poverty programs. Like, if you ask for more, you're told, stop it, don't be greedy. So we get conditioned with these negative programs. Even many times we get clients who tell us that they can't ask for their promotion, their increments, which is rightfully theirs. But then there is so much guilt and shame involved. They can't go and tell the management that, I deserve this promotion. I want, can I have this? Can I have some more? So there is a conditioning that is done, and then there is a shame, guilt, which brings you in a poverty state. Another thing that is associated with can I have some more is insecurity. Because what happens is, when you see other people that they are thriving, you also want more. And that is a sort of an insecurity I had at one point of time. I had to work it out on myself. When I saw other healers doing well, I used to think, oh, they are doing so well, I've got such a fab modality, I should be doing like them. So it was like a insecurity program. So we need to sort that out as well. And also what happens is, in the desire to have some more, one mistake we generally do is we ignore or we take for granted what we already have. So we stop counting on to our blessings. We stop being grateful for what we already have.
Talking about gratitude, I want to say, like, I we live in Dubai, and we work with a lot of clients in India, and a lot of our income comes in India. And because I live in Dubai, I spend in dirhams, and so I started looking at my dirhams account becoming smaller and smaller. And I had so much lack of gratitude, and I came from so much of lack that I'm like, oh my God, my account is getting lower and lower. And I forgot to see that my India account income was increasing. It is increasing, I know, and I have the money, but I was coming from so much of lack, like I don't have, when is this going to happen? And I was getting so anxious. As a result, it wasn't even, the dirham account wasn't even going anywhere. It was there only going slow, lower and lower, till eventually I came to that level. I was like, no, I got to have gratitude. Even though I have my dirham account, I've got to have gratitude for whatever it is. So I started doing the, gratitude of blessing, writing a gratitude journal every day in the night, like just being gratitude for the money. And I do this every day. Like I have gratitude for my clients. Like I got this client, I got this income, I got this one person for my class, and whatever I have, I started doing a gratitude journal. And also I started doing like a gratitude meditation, so having, in the night, just kind of going to sleep and just being grateful. And that actually I learned from, I think she was on the show, Smriti. And Smriti
Pretty.
actually was, yeah, she was on the show, and she kind of basically gave that, saying that before you go to sleep, that be grateful for your body. Because we also forget to be grateful for what we have. So if I don't have my body, and if my body is not functioning, then how do I go out into the world and make that, money and joy and have that pleasure and everything?
So, listeners, there is a fundamental law. And that fundamental law is that wherever your attention goes becomes your reality. So, if you are focusing on gratitude, if you are focusing on blessings, then that will start magnifying. But if you start focusing on lack, scarcity, then that starts becoming a reality. I would like to share here with one case study. This one girl, recently only she came, and she had a very lavish lifestyle, and she owned a event management company. But her problem started when she had a small kiddo, 2-year-old kiddo, and she was going through a bad divorce. So she came with money struggle problem, that I can't, and all her focus was that the father of that kid is not paying anything for the kid. So her whole focus was that he's not paying anything and I have to look after, and my business is not doing well. Event management requires a lot of time, traveling. I can't do that with small child. So the business started going down. So we did some sort of corrections in her energy field. We did a healing session for her. And then what happened is that she had a good team of, in fact, she had an extraordinary team of house help, and they were all superb cooks. They were actually cooking unique dishes. So suddenly after the session, an idea popped up in her mind that why don't I start a cloud kitchen? And she started that, and that did so well. That did so well that she actually took it to a commercial kitchen. She took a place and made it, started from home. Within no time, took it outside. And when she started earning well, she put a good team of workers, staff in the event management business. Now she's running two successful business. So did you see, from being, the gratefulness was in the house only, the blessing was sitting right in her house, but her whole focus was outside in the lack, and that the father of the child is not contributing to the child. So when she shifted to gratitude, solutions, abundance, two business successes, business running easily now.
Nice, nice. So simply put, there are two aspects to this. There is the negative aspect, which is the lack, and there is the positive aspect, which is the gratitude for what you have, and gratitude in advance for what may come. Gratitude, basically, all in all, right?